All right, we about to do this, man. Welcome to the last relationship hour of 2022. Y'all make some noise. Come on, grown folks conversation. We gonna get it in. Welcome. We got a lot of virgins in here that first time. So we welcome all the virgins. We welcome all of you on Facebook. And we about to get it in. Kenya.
Yes.
What's good?
All right, listen, y'all. You got to get here for this conversation, and thank you for everybody who came out. You still have time to get over here, 21300 Libby Rd, and join the conversation. And we always have some great guests to talk with us about topics that we really all need to talk about, because it seems like the world is getting crazier and crazier. So it's nice to kind of get some understanding from some folks. And longtime guest and fan of the show, Jason Smith, entrepreneur, and always makes so much sense when he's here. We had to invite him to be on the panel. What's up, Jason?
How y'all doing tonight?
Yes. And wait, I didn't learn until you sent in your bio that you're a karaoke DJ?
Yes.
Oh.
Me and my partner, Dwayne Pringle, we karaoke in Willoughby at Grumpy's.
Okay, what's your favorite song to sing karaoke? What is it?
Come on, man. We'll sing it.
Earth, Wind, and Fire Loves Holiday.
Oh.
And LTD Loves Train.
Okay, wait a minute now. You can sing then. Okay.
Just a little bit.
I see wifey over there like, yeah, he can sing, girl. All right, and my girl, Tocombamaria, thank you so much for always coming through with some great advice. Tell them a little bit about what you do.
All right, well, thank you. I am Tocombamaria, host of a podcast called Tea Time with Tocombamaria. It's on Facebook Live every Monday and Thursday at 7 o'clock. I talk mostly about relationships because that's what sort of is the common thread for people. And then just how to be a better human.
Yes,
just how to be a
we
better
all
person.
need to know that, right?
I think so.
All
That's what
right,
I think.
and of course, I'm Kenya Brown, and make sure you follow me on my social media. I am Kenya Brown Live, and my brother, Sam Sylk, you're going to take it away.
All right, y'all ready to dive into this? Remember, you can respond. This is an open forum. Everybody here, just wave your hand, and we'll get you the mic, and you can make your comment. Trust me, you have a cocktail, you definitely going to want to respond to some of this. We grown, so we will say grown folk stuff, okay? All right, it is what it is. All right. Looking for ways to have sex with what? Shit. Looking for ways to have sex with a teenager in the house. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you definitely had to finish that sentence.
I was going to find out which one of y'all perverts. I'm like, hold on.
That could have been true.
All right.
Yeah, we needed the end of that sentence.
Yeah, that was a little
real
tricky.
bad.
I was like,
Real
what the hell?
bad. We got it.
Remember, I don't read these until on the spot, so that's what kind of got me. I didn't read the end. I just saw sex and teenager. That was enough for me. All right. But, what do you do? What do you do? Looking for ways to get it in. You got teenagers. Teenagers know what the hell going on.
Yeah.
Come on, Papa, tell your business. Go on ahead.
Honestly, they know because they doing the same thing. So you can just hit the bathroom, have the water running, or
The water running.
In the bathroom?
Yeah.
Water running?
Yeah,
They can't hear over the water.
right.
Wait, we got some shower
Boy,
action.
you turn on Law and Order loud as hell.
No, we had to literally tell our teenagers, like, listen, we're in the sock on the door. Don't knock on the door. Just keep on going up the steps. Go on about your business, because it ain't nothing for you down here. So, I mean, you just have to schedule your times, or, maybe if they're at school, if you have the convenience of being able to get it in a little bit with the house empty, you might want to capitalize on all of those times that you can. And my young lady back here has a comment.
Freddie, we got another mic.
No.
I'm gonna give you.
Well,
Take
here we
out
go.
the mic. Take out the mic. We're gonna bring it right over to you. Again, if y'all tuning in, we talking about What do? You got teenagers in the house and you trying to get some booty. Go ahead.
Well, I'm with Brother Smith because they know what's going on. So you kind of just got to do what you got to do. They know already. So, I mean, use discretion. I mean, of course, you ain't about to be all like pornographic with it, making all these noises and sounds and, you know, breaking furniture. But they already
But sometimes,
know what's going
though,
on.
sometimes you really getting it in. You're digging in.
Well, you're going to have to say that for
You
another
know.
time when the teenagers are in the house. You just gotta
Right,
say
yeah,
that for
but
another time.
you didn't
gotta
know that
check
this
your
one was going to be
feelings.
like this one today.
No,
It's
you
like
gotta
really-
check your feelings when the teenagers in
You
the
gotta-
house because they know what's going on. But if it's happening, it's happening. You just gotta get it done. You gotta skip them.
You gotta skip them.
Fuck them kids.
F them kids.
Yeah.
I
All right,
don't
y'all
know.
ready for the next? All right. Should your mate be your best friend?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your mate? Is it a difference between mate and spouse?
It
Well,
can be.
what else would you be doing it for? I don't
Right.
know.
So should your mate be your best friend?
Yes.
Okay.
There's somebody with a thumbs down in the audience. Like he was real.
Wait, you need an extra best
Serious
friend?
about
Hold
that.
on. I need to see what's happening with this
Right.
extra best friend going on. Oh, I see.
Come on.
Yeah, no, that's not your best friend. That's your husband or wife. I mean, you still are going to have friends, but do you really want to marry your best friend? No. No, because you're still like there's still going to be parts of you, things that you want to do that other person may not be a part of. Right?
May not be a part of because they
Example.
shouldn't be.
Maybe they
Example.
just don't want to be. You want if you're I don't know what you do, if you golf, if you watch reality TV or whatever, that other person may not be into it. So when I heard the question, what I'm hearing is this like, are you thick as thieves? You do everything with this person. And
You
now
don't
the
do
answer is
everything
No,
with
you
your
don't do
best
everything.
friend.
You don't do
Everything
everything.
with
You're like,
your-
yeah. No, hell no.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I'm saying no to, because you can't. That's
But
just
you don't
not-
do everything with your best friend either. though.
Okay, I'm with
Yeah.
you there. I'm with you there.
Yeah. Next, who want to hit that? And then I'm gonna hit kind of what he was alluding to there.
I guess I can only speak from my own experience. My husband is my best friend. He was my friend before we started dating and fell in love. So our friendship is the thing.
She said,
So
Yeah.
I don't do everything with him, and he don't do everything with me. He definitely golfs. I ain't about that life. But the things
You
that
don't
we
wanna
do
be out there
together,
walking, huh?
we do together.
Yeah.
He's a fully formed individual on his own, you know, and so am I. You can live your life and still consider your spouse or your mate your best friend. I think that they should be. I don't think that you should refer to them as anything other than that.
and what about the people who have the opposite sex best friend before y'all meet? This guy is her best friend, and this woman is his best friend before the spouses meet. Hello.
You gonna kick the
they're
extra friend
not
out?
the best friend. I want to be clear. So they lose best friend status once you get married. We all agree on that? Or no?
No.
If it's an opposite sex, if you meet your woman, she has a male best friend. Is that always her best friend once you marry her? I like to get it stirred up.
I'm a firm believer. Opposite sex can't be best friends. Something happened. That's me. I don't believe that. Because how you have a male best friend, y'all just cool like that. I ain't got nothing against the gay community. But what's going on with that? A man gonna try something. You a man, I think. A woman and a man being best friends, a man ain't gonna try nothing with your female best friend? I'm sorry.
Okay, so what if there's respect in the relationship and you
Yeah.
figure that it is better to keep that friend than to get that quick little sexual pleasure off.
And you may not find your friends, he may not be attracted to her. He might like her for who she is, not everything else. So it's possible.
It's possible, but I ain't heard
So let me
that.
help y'all out.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't heard that.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah.
So you want to go, Jason? You go ahead first.
As a man, if it's a best friend deep down back here, I might want to see what that's about.
Wait, what
How-
you
what do you
mean
mean?
deep down back
What
where?
he said.
What do you mean?
If me and this lady are best friends, and we've been friends for years, but back here, I might want to see what that's about.
Oh, you might want to know if
So-
she's okay.
But
Yeah.
you might be
I wanna-
sexually
yeah, I
interested
wanna
in
see-
her.
yeah, I
or
wanna see
whatever.
what-
Let's take.
so you have no control over as a
Oh, yeah, I
human
have
being.
control.
You can
I have
contain that.
control.
Yeah.
But when her dude slip up,
to the back.
I'm gonna try to slide in.
All right. So I guess
and
people
I can
don't have
respond, and
control.
I'm letting y'all talk on that one.
So we better listen to these men when they talking, because as a woman, I had to grow there. You know what I mean? Because we be naive to that fact that men and women can't be best friends. Because these men right here telling us flat out that in the back of their mind, that's where it's at. And that's why we don't comprehend it, because in our minds, we're like, we've been friends, but it ain't nothing. And our heart and our intentions might be good, but those men, and they be our friend, they be cool, they'll help you out sometime, do what you need. And back there,
So
Nope.
so I'm glad you said that. I said this last week. A lot of people are not honest.
Yes.
And people have thoughts. It's just, do you react upon them?
Right.
It is human nature for a man to be attracted to a beautiful ass woman.
Right.
Period. Right? Now, because if not, then, maybe, but does he make that move? Does he have the boundaries, you know what I'm saying, to say, man, no. It may cross your mind. Many friends not going to tell you that. Your mate ain't going to tell you about the people they think about sometime to come across their mind.
Well,
Because everybody has thoughts. It's just, do you act upon them?
So can I say something?
Yes, please.
As a female who has definitely more male friends and male associates than female, you may know, you may think, you may feel like, yeah, if they had the opportunity, but when there is respect there, when people know that they can't cross the line with you, then they won't. When you keep things on the up and up, then, and the way that I go into relationships, I let the male person know, hey, look, most of my friends and folks I hang out with are guys. So if you have a problem with that, then it's going to be a problem. And 9 times out of 10, there is no problem, because they understand that I can keep things, where they need to be. Yeah, and it's...
Next.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
As far as a best friend, my wife is not my best friend. I don't have a best friend, because I need to know what a best friend is. And as far as females, you can be friends.
You guys come over there. Y'all DoorDash? Okay, we got you. You come back. They're going to get you back there. Yes.
I can say that out of all the women I've been around
Yeah, that's where you hold. There you go.
and still around, I haven't wanted to get with them, be with them, nothing like that. It's just, to me, a woman is a beautiful creature. I'm going to be attracted to her, but as far as wondering,
Yeah, but he was honest. He said to say, yeah.
no.
Yeah. It's possible.
it's very possible.
We got the gentleman right here wants to respond back there.
Oh, okay. Mr. Charlie.
Best friend.
You brought up a good point, the fact that you don't move.
Okay, can you turn this mic up, Freddie? Turn the mics up a little bit, I guess.
All right, is it up now? Yeah, the fact that, every time I see a Brinks truck, I think about robbing it, but I don't move on it. So, I can have.
Dang, that's right. That's a good parable. It crossed my mind too.
Yeah, so I don't, but we have to understand the difference between men and women. Women are nurturers and men are conquerors. And we do that. Just because we go out and have an affair on our wife or something like that, because that may happen, doesn't mean that we love our wife any less. Okay? The fact remains that we conquerors and we want to go out and conquer different areas. And women are nurturers. That's what they do. So I can have a woman as a real good friend and not move on her because I've learned some self-discipline.
All right.
All right.
I guess y'all got that, everybody? You good? Can y'all hear me? All right. Okay, cool.
I feel that if you are my friend, then you won't put me in a situation where I'm going to have guilt, to have you around my person because I know that you on some trash. And I don't even, for people who are like that, if you're trying to cause problems in my life, I'm gonna block you. I'm not about to deal with you because that little romp or whatever you trying to test out, I'm not a tester.
But Kenya, that wouldn't be a best friend that would do that. And so
Hopefully
even
not.
if he approached and y'all shut it down, then he should, before he even meet, you know what I'm saying? That should be shut down then. Because there's many people have tried to do that. She or he may have, because you're around that person all the time, like you just said, that's just natural. But it's up to, go back with the gentleman back there, he says the boundaries. You know what? You can't hit every fine-ass woman you see. At some point, you you just let it go. You can't hit every damn thing.
You can't.
Now, when you was in your 20s,
neither
though, you
should
was used to count how many in a week.
See, that's some young stuff. When you get older,
Exactly. When you get older, you I ain't got time for all that.
Hopefully you looking at this person as a friend and whatever she's given to me in my life, it can't be replaced by, some sex. I can go get some sex anywhere.
Right.
But what this woman is bringing to my life as a friend, then I'm going to preserve that and I'm not going to cause any problems for her. So I'm going to just chill.
Exactly.
Chill.
So, y'all telling me that no woman in here had a best male friend that y'all didn't even think about getting with?
They gonna lie.
Maybe
Women
when you're
lie.
younger. Maybe when you're younger. I don't know.
Okay, but
If that
thinking
happens.
about it and doing it are two different
Right,
things.
thinking.
That's what
Thinking
we
about
said.
it.
About a
Oh,
lot
okay,
of
I
okay.
can be your best
That's what we
friend
said,
and
though.
still be your best
You got
friend.
some-
I'm just saying in the back of my
Women
mind.
have the same thoughts
I
that
thought
men
about
do.
it.
I don't disagree with
Stop
it.
always
You're gonna
trying to
think
make
what you
us
think.
being out.
I think people are allowed to think what they want to
Yeah.
think. It's about what you act on.
But that's what we said, though.
Yeah,
I was saying I had one, and that was the issue. I had one. I didn't think nothing of it. It was cool, but no, he ain't even tried. But what you need to understand is the nature of a man. It don't got nothing to do about a try. It's understanding the nature of a man and what you need to just nip in the bud. You know what I mean? It keeps doors open. So, and I'm telling y'all, this is me preaching to the choir right here, my own self. This is something that I had to learn. At first, I couldn't understand it. You know what I mean? But I had to grow here. Between me and my husband, no, it's the nature of a man, just like he said. And he said it before I even had a comment.
Yeah. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do have to walk away.
You can have, look, he was saying that you don't act on it, right? You could look at 100 attractive women, but it take that 101 that you say, you know what, let me see if I still got it. It be like that sometimes. You might not even want to do nothing. Just see, and from that moment.
Would you do that to a friend, though?
You're right, all right, you're right.
Yeah.
That's just somebody you're trying to smash, not a friend.
Yeah.
You know, it's on.
All right, next question. Y'all ready? All right, mother-in-laws, should they move in with you or not?
Hell no. No.
What's the exception of the rule there? Mom-in-law moving in.
Okay, now, hold on.
Check. Check.
She can't move in. Right. Now, if the mother is sick,
Absolutely, that's different.
you have to take care of family. You know what I'm saying? Even though she might be, a bitch. Yo, listen, and your wife might not want her there.
Now that's the truth.
But she's sickly. You might have to tell your wife, look here, I know y'all don't get along, but this your mama. For some of you women who be going at it with y'all mamas, somebody has to make the executive decision to take care of your mama.
My heart is too big. If my mother-in-law is sick or something like that, or she needs to be taken care of, give her to me. Come on, we gonna make it work. I don't care. We gotta do like the old school, had a hospital bed in the living room, whatever it takes. I'm gonna take care of mine.
What is
Nah,
she
she
not?
not
Well, that's
sick.
what we were saying. No.
Oh no.
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 No. No.
No.
What if you need help with your
No.
family, with your children?
No.
You are not.
No.
You are not supposed. When y'all get married, that's it. You ain't no mama coming to stand. Ain't no
Yes.
daddy stand.
Love
That's
you,
it.
mama, but I'ma love you over there. Help her with some rent. Or
Even if she
something.
evil though,
No.
she's sickly. You gonna have to do your thing.
I got a week of hotel money. That's it.
Leave the hotel
you
money.
just some
week.
hotel,
Just a
something.
week.
All right.
After that,
Fix the
done.
plumbing, whatever you got to do to get mama back in her house, unless she's sick.
All right. With friends who fall out with each other, am I wrong for not wanting to be the bigger person and try to fix the friendship?
No,
No,
hell no.
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
Depends on the fallout and on the relationship. Now this is somebody you've been knowing for years. Y'all been rocking out for years. Yeah, you might do get tired of being the
You
bigger
might be
person
tired of being the
sometime.
bigger person.
It really depends.
What if your friend is a trip?
It depends on the relationship. If y'all grew up from childhood
Bring that mic
friends,
closer to you.
if y'all grew up as childhood friends, then been through it all, it's worth mending. But if it's somebody you met 4, 5 years ago, it don't matter. I don't think so. I mean, because in the end, you're going to be with your mate and still going to live life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the way I feel about it. But if somebody you grew up with, childhood, y'all have been through all, called mama, you open everybody, cousins, and it depends on the fallout.
It depends on the fallout.
Depends on the
Yeah.
fallout.
I would agree on that. I would agree. Because friends are going to have disagreements. A real true friend going to tell you about yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's something to think about.
I must be mean because if you don't take care of my friendship while you have it, then you're not gonna have it no more. It's not available to you. I'm gonna be, hey, I'm not gonna try to go beat you up or nothing like that, but I'm done. Like, if you get me to a place where I'm done, don't ask me about mending anything at this point when you done did all that you wanted to do and disrespected the friendship and disrespected the relationship. I ain't got nothing for you, period. Like, for life. I'm done.
For life.
That sound like Queen Petty right there.
It's not even petty. It's
No,
just
it is what it is.
self-preservation. If
I
you
was just
don't,
joking.
if you can't take care of what it is, if you can't take care of it before that point, then I'm good. No.
I was just joking. I think
Check.
I think
Check.
I think you're right about it. It's like a lot of times people don't know what a real friend is anymore. They think that we friends, you supposed to do things for me. You supposed to help me out. You supposed to have my back. Nah, we friends. You gotta have your back just like I got my back. And I need help, you supposed to come in and help me too. But I'm not there to just help you out all the time.
But again, is that a friend? Like we use that word so incredibly loosely. We want to call anybody we say hello to and exchange numbers with your friend. That might be your acquaintance. Friend, not necessarily. So sometimes when you fall out with folk, that's just separating the wheat from the chaff. That maybe that can fall away. Maybe that can fall off. Maybe they're not necessary.
Can I just give a sidebar real quick? Because this orange roughy is slamming right now. Okay, I just had to, all right.
Enjoying that roughie.
Listen, this is
right.
good,
Told you
girl.
to join my team. Yes,
Listen, this is
it's
so
good.
good.
All right, y'all ready for the next question? All right. Do you still love the things that made you originally fall for your partner? Do you still love the things that made you originally fall for your partner?
Yeah.
Do you remember
Speak up now.
Depends
Your
on how long.
wife, your wife in the audience. Come on, man.
the
Tell us all the
things? Do you
love.
still love the things that made you originally fall for your partner?
Yes.
And what are those things?
He's magical. He knows magic tricks.
He's magical. the good person that he is, the big heart that he's always had, absolutely. But I think that over the course of years, you kind of grow out of stuff. So maybe it was, he looked good in them jeans back then.
Right.
But he's a man of the city now, so it's a different vibe. But ultimately, whatever it was that made me fall in love with him, it's got to still be there in some form or another. And he do still look good in them jeans.
Listen.
That's so sweet.
But I think that with any long-term relationship, you have to realize that it's going to look different at some point. It's not going to always be maybe that fat booty that you was looking at walking down the street. Gravity might have grabbed hold to that thing and pulled it down. But you're going to find in the relationship part, as you get to know a person, and if you can open your mind to all of their quirks and all of the things about them, you can learn some different things that you will learn to love more deeply than the superficial things that you loved in the beginning. So I think that as you grow in your relationship, you grow to love, all the little weird things, all the little quirks, all the little dumb things that your person does. And, you couldn't live without them after a certain point.
Yeah, agreed.
I think we either grow together or we grow apart.
Yeah,
Drop
right.
the mic. Drop the mic.
Bam! We grow.
He said what he said.
Right. In that order, goddammit. All right.
I think we should end on that, right?
No, I love that. You know what? I'm trying to develop this into the next year. I think that, you know how movies, they don't say goodbye or anything like that. They just stop and they just walk away. I'm going to just start walking away in the middle of a conversation. Like,
I said it. That's it. All right, next question. Should your wife have to have sex even if she's not up to it?
oh, no.
Not rape. That is not rape.
He said that's rape.
That is not rape.
That's rape.
We didn't say she said no.
She's
She
saying,
just might
I
not
don't feel like it, but
like
here's some ass. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Huh?
Here's
She
some
might
ass.
still,
You know, I'm-
turn
you know.
up a little bit.
I don't feel
She
like
just
it.
doesn't
Hurry up.
feel like it.
Hurry
but
up.
she'll do it. Yeah,
You
she.
can still do it. I don't know.
I think so. So look, we said it for just someone wrote the question just for the wife, but in general, if you don't feel like it, should you have sex with your spouse when you don't feel like it?
If that's important in your.
Oh, that's y'all question.
It's
Y'all not supposed to say who wrote the question.
all right. I understand if she says no, then okay, it's no. But sometimes as a man, we like, man, you ain't gotta work that hard. You know, just let me get a little bit and you can go straight to sleep.
Just open the door. Leave the door open. Well, for me, I'm usually the initiator. But I feel that if he wanted something, then I'm going to be a very cheerful giver. I mean, that's just what it is. You're not going nowhere else.
Right.
And listen, we
Right.
gonna make it work, and you gonna love it. You gonna love it at the end of the day.
Okay, so
Come on, best
my
friend.
opinion, it's ways to have sex.
Kira.
It's
Come on,
ways
sis.
to have sex where you don't have to have sex.
Hold on, what'd you say?
Teaching.
Ways to have sex where you don't have to have sex.
Okay.
All right, we listening.
I mean, you got your hand,
Hey,
you got your mouth,
work it out.
you got your chest
Okay.
Yay.
to satisfy your man.
Okay.
But then I understand. I do
teaching.
understand. But you want to be his other lady and his lady.
Yes.
So you want to satisfy as you can.
Right.
So try to use other things, my lady.
There you go. I like
Uh-oh.
it. I like it.
Grown folks.
I'm getting all
I
mine.
like it.
Because if
Everything.
if I go that far, then you coming with the goods, brother. You better save.
So-
you better save some.
So that's real. That's real. That's
Save me a
real
little
because sometimes we get these letters a lot. We done heard from a lot of folk on different relationship hours sessions, and sometimes some of these people do what they do because they don't get it, don't make it right, but they get told no so many damn times. They go out and get some of the things she described, and then it goes back to what the old school said. Did we run him off when he said that? You know what I'm saying? He don't love her no less. And you was like, take the mic from that man. Remember that? So, how long are you gonna keep saying I don't want to, I'm tired. But then it ain't even fun if you keep having sex and they don't feel like it. Then it ain't a turn on. It ain't gonna get erect. It's kind of like you're good. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
So can I ask another question in that question? Like, for the men, why don't she feel like it? You know what I mean? Like,
right. That's a good question.
are you not being intimate? Is she tired from the kids? Like, why? Does she
What
not
happens if
wanna
she
be?
don't? That's a very good question.
Yeah.
But
You know
now,
what I mean? So that's the
Yeah.
thing that it's kind of rhetorical. Like, man, we got to take inventory of ourselves, too, to be like, why don't she feel like it? What
No,
is
that's
she
a good
saying?
question. That's
Like,
a
what
good
is she
question.
saying?
is she
Why
saying that
feel
she
like-
don't want to be with you? She don't want to. She's not turned on
Yeah,
by
am I
you?
saying I don't want to be with you? Am I saying we ain't intimate enough? I'm not feeling you emotionally? Am I not? The kids been getting on my nerves all day. I don't got enough energy for you. Like, what's the root of it?
So, men, what can you do to help her want to be with you? Is there something you
And-
can take off her plate?
And then
Is there
maybe
something more you can give her?
maybe she also needs to say what you just said. Describe why is it versus him trying to play the game on and just hearing to know like what is it? Is it me? You're not into me? Those questions, those things she just mentioned.
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
What if his appetite is just so overwhelming that you did it for hours during the day? She just tired at night.
Oh.
Wait till tomorrow or the next day. She just tired. It ain't from work. It ain't from the kids. It ain't from the grandkids. Yo, fucked out.
Right. I saw something like that on Instagram with this chick and this dude. He had a pill or something, and she was like, "Do you got that pill?" And he was
Let
like,
me tell
and
you
then she
about the
came
Blue
out. What is it? Blue Chew. Yeah, and she came out walking back out the room on a walker. You saw
That's
that? Was
another
funny.
question that I should have wrote. Is it fair for a man to take a stimulant when a woman is just on a natural high? You
No,
can't
that
keep
ain't
up
fair.
with no medication.
That's right, girl.
You can't keep up
You
with
can't
that.
keep up with that.
All right.
But I did see. I was watching this movie, and the husband, he was talking about, "Ooh, I'm about to give it to you real good, baby. I'm about to give it to you real good." And so their sex life consisted of her rolling over, putting some lube on, and he having sex with her for like a hot minute. It was like a few strokes, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I gave it to you real good, baby." And it's like she was like, "Yeah, okay." So you also, like she said, you know, it might be some other issues. Maybe you not really, it's not worth the journey.
He's
at
not
that
hitting it
moment.
right? Is that
You know
what you're
I'm
saying?
s-
He's not hitting it right.
He ain't, maybe
He
he
ain't
ain't
hitting
doing
it
it
right.
enough. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's maybe,
That could be a problem.
it's some
It's
other
many.
things.
Again,
problem.
it comes down to asking or telling the questions, and that's a lot of
Yes.
times people don't talk in a relationship. They playing the damn guessing game, or
Yes.
you don't want to hurt the other
Yes.
person's feelings.
Communication.
And
is
if you
key.
just say it in a okay, old school, come on.
Come on.
You came with the walk. Come on, came with the walk.
I got to say
Come on.
something.
Yes, come on,
I
man.
need
Come
to
on.
know what you got to say.
You weren't finished. What you said?
No, go ahead. You came up, so that was enough for me.
But
Come on, man.
it's kind of, the nonverbal communication is real also. The nonverbal communication. If she didn't wear panties to bed when y'all first got together, she stopped wearing them, she got somebody else that she likes.
Yes, sir.
Own it.
Yes, sir.
Own it.
Right. She got somebody else to hit that thing. Right.
Check the panties situation.
Yeah. I love it.
Such certainty.
Yeah.
It was
All
absolute.
right. Now, the room gonna get quiet on this one. Should bills be 50-50 between husband and wife? No. Should bills be 50-50 between husband and wife? This is gonna start some. You say take a break on it? Y'all afraid of that one? You can't be? Come on to the mic, man. Come on. Y'all got to line up for this one.
Okay. She gonna drop the
Okay,
mic.
I'm gonna say it like this. What work in your household is gonna fuck my shit up, and vice versa. Y'all got to work that out for yourselves. Okay, a bill comes to my house, if it's money in the bank, it's getting paid. It's not his money and my money. That's our money.
Thank you.
So there's no who should pay it. That's not how that works. But y'all gotta, like Sam said, y'all gotta talk. Y'all gotta discuss that shit.
Hold on, they can't hear you. Come on to the mic. We can't hear you.
Come on up.
Come on.
What you saying that, because I agree with you. Do you have one account?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have separate accounts plus?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, I have multiple.
We do not. Because any money that's coming into the household, whether it's his paycheck or my paycheck, that's household money. Now, like we said last week, my husband can buy whatever he wants long as our household bills is paid. He can buy $1,000 gators, he can do this, he can do that. Long as our house is supported, baby, do what you do. But I'm gonna do that too. Okay?
Wait, so all the money goes into the same account?
Yes.
Oh, child.
Yes. Yes.
Again,
But-
I'm going back to what she said. What works in your house might screw up her whole house, and it depends on where they are in their relationships, because a lot of people ain't doing that. They're like,
Not at
hell
all.
no. A lot of women ain't trying to hear that. A lot of women ain't trying. A lot of women ain't doing that.
Nah. We gotta have some separate accounts. I gotta have some separate stuff going. I'll take care of this, you take care of that. Whatever money come in the house, we gonna take care of it. But nah.
Because we live in a world today where a lot of women make way more than their husbands do. So if you make way more than your husband do, are you going to pay the 60 or 70%, or is it still 50-50? I heard you. I saw that smile on your face, that smirk. Then you put that water up to your mouth. Oh, wine. I'm sorry.
If I make more money than my husband, then why am I trying to make him pay 50-50? I don't know. It's just.
I'm just saying. Fair is fair, right? We're equal, right?
I
Aren't
wouldn't
we
want
equal?
him to take all my little money. If he
We're not
made
equal?
more money and I only made a few $100,
Why not?
don't take all my little money. Just leave my little change. Leave my little change to me. So,
Go ahead.
No. No. I'm like her. Put everything in one account. As long as the bill's paid and everything is good, everything should be good. The way we just talked about this today, earlier. Put everything in the account. Baby, you pay the bills. Whatever you get, of course we can't get everything at the same time. I can't go get $1,000 stuff and you go get $1,000. No, we gonna balance it out. Whoever wants something, go get it. That's the way I feel about it.
see, the first time you get that bounce check or something because he made a purchase he thought was cool and she made a purchase that she thought was cool, then no.
Exactly.
You do, but
Exactly.
I used to do it that way when I was younger, but it never worked for me. It was just always a problem, because, you do something in the moment, like, okay, I'm about to pay this bill, and then he like, oh, well, I was about to do this or whatever. So it's like, when we have our household money, I have my money, he has his money. Now, of course, it's not about secrecy or anything like that, because of course, if he has to add more to, then he's gonna add more to. It's sometimes that I don't have it all, and it's sometimes he might not have it all. But either way, we gonna make it work. But I gotta have some separate stuff going on.
Yeah.
No, even better if it's in a different account.
Again,
But it
it all goes back
works in your house.
right to what works in your house in the communication that you all have. So like the way what you just described, right? Another couple, it might not work that way. She might go and go to the Louis store, and so now you can't go get that whatever you was gonna get on the Xbox right now. Yeah.
That's why you communicate amongst each other.
And if she's an impulsive spender or vice versa, then it's gonna probably be a little tuggle there. Yeah. Right.
I really want. They got the day out the Christmas sale, baby.
And that's communication. That's communication.
And you got
And
that's
that's
great,
all it
but
takes.
you also got those couples that what we just said was so simple for us. That was so simple, right? We figured that out. Some other people, they
Because they make it complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. But when he can't get the new 2K. All right, next question. We almost done here, y'all. How do you remove pride from a relationship to better it? How do you remove pride in a
It takes
relationship
time.
to better it?
It takes time and trust to remove pride, because pride is it's a defense mechanism. If you don't feel safe, you have your pride, it keeps you intact. Your ego, all of those things are things that we develop to protect ourselves. But as you grow, as you go through different situations, and you know how each other will react, especially in bad times, if you know how each other is going to fight, then that pride, it lessens a lot, because you feel like, okay, I know how this person fights. I know how this person is going to have my back in controversy. And so there's no need to put that shield up, not with them. But if that pride is still there, that ego is still there, there's some trust issues. They might not trust the way that you're handling them. They might not trust something about the relationship, that they're keeping that pride intact, because they don't trust themselves enough to be vulnerable with you.
That's what I was going to say, vulnerability. We have to be willing to be vulnerable with ourselves, for ourselves, and with each other. And if you can't lay down things in order to sort of see past the facade and see past all of the protective mechanisms, then you're not going to really be able to get anywhere. But if you sit down those prideful things and those things that, you feel like you have to, the shields and the armor, if you put that stuff down and just deal with who the person is and understand that you're on the same team. You're not fighting against each other. You're fighting together. And that's what people have to think about. That's what they have to understand. And communication is always key, no matter what you're talking about in a relationship. Always key.
Yeah.
Well, for me, honestly,
Go ahead, clap louder, clap louder. We ain't had no claps to hear the whole goddamn day. Nice. All right.
for me, I had to learn it, and it's like it's not personal. I can tell my story. I suffered from a home invasion, and when I got shot, and I was in a hospital for 5 months, and if it wasn't for my friend and his wife, who supported my wife while I was in the hospital, we lost everything. But they helped and stayed in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, how I run my life is, I do everything myself. So I got safety nets on everything. But when all those safety nets was gone, I didn't know what to do. And I had to let her know, like, hey, if they want to help, let us help. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't accept...
That's worth clapping for right there.
Yeah.
That's real, man. And I'm glad you survived that, bro. And what it is to be able to have friends like that, that's what you call friendship.
Yes.
That is able to step in like that and was able to bless you. And like you said, the pride part, you was like, you know, that's real. That's real.
Yeah. My husband grew up.
About to start crying. All right. Let's get to this hit. This is about to stir it up. What do you do when your husband has slept with his baby mama, someone who was a problem in the past?
Oh, after you whoop her ass?
What do you do? He done hit it? Crazy baby mama, she's a problem. Yeah. That's what'd you say?
After you beat her ass. I mean,
Who asked you getting first, hers or his?
His. His.
All right.
She said, what was the question?
What was the question? Oh, what happened if your husband hits his baby mama, the one that was causing all the drama? He did back and hit it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right. You whoop his ass.
She said
but
you whoop his
her
ass. She said it with
too.
authority too.
Yeah, but he's the one who has a contract with you. She doesn't. She don't have a contract with you.
Listen, let me tell you something.
She might be wrong and dead wrong, but the contract is not between you two, it's between you and him. He needs the ass whooping.
Listen, my thing is whatever you want. You know, life is free of choices. Do what you want to do, but you ain't gonna do it with me. So if you want to be back there, if you want to dig back to the past, then go on and keep digging. Just don't come back this way. It's not happening like that. I mean, if you would like me to stay out of an orange jumpsuit and all of those things, then I suggest just don't try me. If you have a different decision that you would like to make, then go ahead and make that decision. But you don't want to do it the wrong way. You don't want to do it like that. Because, you know, if it's a baby mama, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to treat your child like they my child. You know, I'm going to show love for your child. I'm going to show respect for you. But at the point that you disrespect me, then all gloves are off. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. And then I'm not going to mess with you no more.
It's done. All right, next question. We almost done. Is it okay for people to entertain exes when in a new relationship? That's what they asked. I didn't write it. So
it happens.
It does.
It does happen.
And real, like on the adult side, many people still talk to exes. It's what you doing on the entertaining side. Is it every day? Is it texting?
Let me get up here. Because you just nudged me. So I think it depends on what the situation is. Because I still talk to my son's father. But
oh, that don't count.
And my son's father is his friend. Like they have at first.
Oh, that's different.
He didn't even understand the situation of why I still talk to him. But now they have become friends. Hell, just Christmas night, they high-fiving and what y'all doing? Like you was just talking shit to me.
That's good adult. Y'all figure that out though. I mean,
we family in here.
Right.
No, that's it. Now, sis.
You just had Derrick Rose, his ex-wife, and his new wife. Well, his baby mama and his ex-wife. They was all together for Christmas.
See?
Now, sis, you know that's a different thing. It's a different thing because, okay. Let me just say this: a guy to another guy, they not gonna show that weakness. But whatever insecurity or whatever he was feeling inside, he gonna express that to you. So that is the reason you getting this double response. So he not about to show vulnerability to that man. That man didn't earn that. But he's showing the vulnerability to you. You just have to see what he's actually trying to say. Because sometimes we say things, you know, in one context, in the way that we understand it to communicate. But sometimes you gotta kind of understand what they really are saying, you know, what's behind that particular situation, because sometimes what people are bringing up in that moment is just a symptom of a bigger thing. So that's the time to communicate. Whenever somebody is feeling some type of way and they're expressing it to you, whether it's in a healthy way or unhealthy way, there's something else behind it. It's a deeper conversation. That's a symptom of something else.
All right, I'm gonna throw a monkey wrench in it. If what happened if the ex got the hookup to get you a job? Do you reach out? Would you be mad if your significant other reached out to the ex that can get him in? Sounds.
Ew.
Huh? If he don't have a job, let's say he don't have a job, but the field, y'all know what movie I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
But I just switched it up. But he can reach out, or she can reach out and get the job, because the ex is over whatever this job is, or know someone.
The answer is no. It's disrespectful, period. God bigger than that, and it's another job somewhere else.
Okay, let me keep going.
Because-
What happened if they go there and find out they don't know? They apply for the job, the damn ex sees their application.
That's a smack in the face.
So do you turn it down? I can't take it because you my ex.
I mean, I don't know what happened after that, but at the end, I mean, in the beginning of the day, it's disrespectful. This is disrespectful to involve
Remind
the
me
ex,
to talk
period.
about that when I
because
come back
you give the ex false hope too. It's almost like it's like a blurred line. The things that's happening that's not spoken. You know what I mean? It's like you opening the door, like, hey, like I need you, type of deal.
Yeah, you leave it cracked.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's so many things that be unsaid. The things
Especially if
that
you
we
don't want 'em
say
no
with
more.
nonverbals. The things that we say when we don't say it directly. Y'all talking to somebody who had to learn the hard way. I bumped into the wall a whole bunch of times.
All right. Next one. If good sex is important to women, or I guess he's saying is good sex important to women or a deal breaker? Is it a waste of time to make a man wait? It's like 2 or 3 questions
It's
in
a
there.
waste of time to make men wait.
If good sex is important, okay, if good sex is important to women or a deal breaker, is it a waste of time to make him wait? That's their question.
I mean, you making them wait for a different reason than the good sex. You making them wait to make sure that they're not a crazy jerk before you give up the cookies.
But then what if you made him wait all that time and then you have sex with him and it sucks?
If it's trash, then you
What
got
do
to
you
put
do
him
with
in the friend
trash
zone.
You
So
Over there.
that's
so
a
then
good
it's
question.
a waste of time to
Hey,
make
good
him wait
question.
then.
What they just said.
You
Okay,
had
you
to
know,
know if it was trash or not, though.
some people may look. So if it was trash the first time, do you attempt the second time or you
Yes.
don't?
It could just be first time jitters.
Okay.
3 strikes.
Some people
3
get
strikes and
nervous.
you're done.
You're out.
I mean, I don't know if you get 3.
I don't know you get 3.
You might get
You
2.
get 3. You get 3.
You get 2.
I don't know.
Because
you get 2.
I really like if
Kenya,
if
you
I
get
really
2.
like you,
get
if
2.
I really like you,
You gonna
and
give him 3?
we've taken time to know each other and it's real, the vibe is right, and I feel like you're not about to turn into Mighty Morphin jerk on me, then you know, if I give you a shot, maybe you was nervous the first time.
The
you
first
know.
2 times.
And then the second time, maybe I put something on you that you wasn't expecting. All right, I mean. But the third time, come on, you got to bring your A game. You got to make me know that you done learned something the first time and the second time. And if you can't come to the plate by the third time, bruh.
But do you think you can teach somebody how to get it right? Like, is it really?
I gave you 2 times to learn.
Sometimes,
But sometimes you might need longer than that.
You ain't gonna always. Everybody ain't gonna click like that all the time.
Right, exactly.
And sometimes some people have been with so many damn people that I'm gonna finish it. Let me finish. I said some people. I didn't say everybody. Some people they like this. They like all this shit, different stuff you probably ain't never even did yet. And so you know what I'm saying. You know, and then a lot of them got soul ties, or they got all these different. And y'all know I get a little spiritual. They got all these different things they like. All this. Some people that turned them on, and then I would tell y'all a story, but I ain't gonna tell y'all right now. I'll wait till next year to tell y'all that one.
But
Yeah.
if he's willing to, okay, say if you meet a guy, you really like him, and y'all get to the point where you want to be intimate. Well, the sexual experiences might not match, but you got to be willing. You have to be willing to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but do we make him wait, though? Do we make him wait? Because we know how
I'ma make
important
you wait
it is.
regardless. Well, maybe
We're making
not.
him wait? Or what you say? Huh?
Listen, you
Maybe
ain't hear
not.
that, girl.
Maybe not. No, but we know the importance, right? We talk about why we make people wait. We make
Yes.
people wait because your representative, is long gone by the time. 3 months is the kind of hard and fast rule. And so by that time, usually the representative has had a seat, and then it's the real person at the table. And so then 3 months, it's statistically proven that it's around about 3 months.
Especially when you tell them no. That's where you see some real character, is when you tell them no about something.
So the reason I that was my question, but the reason I asked that is because, and the response I got is exactly what I thought, because you guys were talking about if it's trash, you give them 3 strikes. So then why wait, for example, the 90-day rule, because that's a lot of time to waste.
Yes. Do you know how many people you
That's
meet?
a lot of time to waste. You invested 90 days, and now you're like, this is trash.
So you're supposed to just be
It
passing
ain't like you gained more. It's not like you won something because you waited, right?
But you might have.
There's
She might
no-
be that much of a prize. You might have won something.
You've built up a lot of resentment from that person that you made wait, but
But you know what? I think
resentment.
it also depends on how much time or how much on an intimate side are you willing to give to learn that person, because just like I mentioned, you done been with her, she done been with him. Now you all are trying to connect in some type of way to make something that's unique between y'all two. And so, I think that plays a big part on it too. And one of the oldest, I shouldn't give this up, but I give it up. One of the oldest tricks is to make a woman think you don't want to hit it right now. You're really trying to get to know her.
Who believes that?
It really works. It really works. It really works.
Like he's
It
really
works.
trying to get to know
It
me.
works sometimes.
So,
And then women play the opposite game, like they don't want to, but they really want to too.
Who believes that you don't want to hit it, though?
you
We
go on a
could
couple
want
dates.
to.
No, serious. You
Yeah,
go
we
on a
know
couple
you
dates.
want to, and we respect your willingness to wait. It's not that we believe it.
But it's a cat
We
and mouse
just
game.
respect it.
It's a cat and mouse game. It really works. It really works.
But you better be equally yoked when it comes to sexual relationships. If you have a pretty calm sexual relationship and you don't really get into it that much, then you probably want somebody who it's not quite a priority to as well. But if you have somebody with a high sex drive and that ain't what you trying to do, then
Maybe you can bring
that's probably
people
wrong.
to different levels. Maybe you can,
Oh, you
school-
better be
can't
bringing
do-
some fireworks or something to bring me to a different level now. Come on. She said, go ahead, take
I said maybe you can bring the person up. You can expose them to different things that maybe they didn't know
you
that
believe
they
it?
liked because they hadn't ever been exposed to it.
Don't you believe
I'm
it?
just.
If y'all are not clicking sexually and you thinking you gonna bring her or him up to your level, you might be frustrated.
Like how long do we know? Well, you said 3
really
tries,
can't-
3
can't
strikes, you're out.
See, I'm on the fence right now because, like Sam said, like it's a cat and mouse thing. I can take you out on a date, and I can walk you to the door. I can get up close and I can back off and like, nah, I'm gonna wait. Make you hot and bothered. You calling me the next day? I can come over and hit you. I'm letting little secrets out, but that's what he's talking about.
Ain't no secret, sir. We know.
It is not a secret.
We know.
But
We
some
know.
people, yeah,
Again,
y'all
we
know,
just
but a lot
respect.
of
So then
people
next
don't
time,
understand.
don't be trying to
They know
hold out
too.
then, damn it. Don't play the game back.
Right. The energy don't lie. Energy don't lie.
Oh,
If
energy
you
don't
attracted to somebody, you attracted to somebody.
There you
so
go.
do you think you
Well,
could bring somebody up to a different level? So say you meet a guy, well, of course you're married, but
Right.
if you meet a guy and sexually, I mean, he's a really nice guy, but
Yeah.
sexually it's just like, wah, wah.
I think, I don't know, I'm kind of biased when it comes to that because I'm kind of like a sapiosexual person. Like, physically, I might not have been attracted to you, but we can have conversations over a course of time that I'm attracted to you in a different type of way, and it will stimulate me in a different way versus if when I seen you, it was like, ooh. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right,
so
right.
I think that it just really depends on the person. So you can bring somebody, I mean, you know what I mean? You guys can level up and you can match up.
Okay, so he's saying all the right things, girl. He stimulating your mind, but then you get in the bedroom and it don't translate.
It can be fixed.
Oh, what you wait,
Because
hold
if you
on,
know,
I agree.
and it's just, I mean, you know your own body. I know my own body, so I can use him.
Right. You can make it work.
Yeah, I can use him.
You can make it
It
work.
don't even matter what he can do. Sometimes if he got the tool, then we can work it out.
She like, just sit still, bruh.
Yeah,
I got
I don't really need you for real.
I got it.
All right, y'all. Did y'all enjoy yourself tonight with the questions? Come on, old school. Before we go, what you got for it, man?
Uh-oh. Come on.
Come on.
This
Bring the mic up closer so we want to make sure we get
okay.
this.
How's everyone tonight? Good. That fish does look good. The catfish was superb.
Listen, this is so good right
Those
now. I can't
catfish,
wait.
nothing them catfishes was good. But anyway, it's funny how, and I learned this from a lady that I was dating some time ago. She hit me to this, and it's true to a certain extent. When we meet someone, we send in our representative.
That's right.
Right. And right. And it's just, it's not fair.
But
You
it's
know what I
human
mean?
nature. It's
No,
human nature.
be yourself. That's all I'm saying. Be yourself at all times.
You should be, but
Be-
still.
Be who you is and not what you ain't, because if you ain't what you is what you ain't.
Drop the damn mic.
Go on, walk off.
Hey, y'all, thank y'all for coming out tonight. We'll see y'all next year. Relationship hour. The bar is open. We're going to kick it. We're going to hang out for a little bit of fellowship, man. And that's how we do it. Again, give out y'all social media so they can follow you guys.
Jason Smith at Facebook and Jason the Basement on Instagram.
Instagram, Tea Time with Tocombamaria is T_K Nicole 426.
I'm Kenya Brown Live. If you're on Facebook, I'm Kenya Brown, the one with that Cavs championship hat on. Make sure you share this conversation. See the reactions of your friends. See what they have to say about some of these same topics. And we'll see you next time.
One time.
Thank you.